We have 5 huge points to talk about today in this video. Welcome to the Critically Curious. I'm the Monk, and today we are going to be talking about Ark Survival Ascended. Now, yesterday, the official PvP maps for, or servers for Ark Survival Evolved officially shut down, making room for, of course, Ark Survival Ascended. And when that happened, Ark Survival Ascended dropped some huge news. 5 absolutely massive points that are going to impact every single one of our games. Now, this does come with both good news and bad news, depending on which side of the fence you are. But nevertheless, this is absolutely gigantic news. We are going to be talking about crossplay. We're going to be talking about caves, about cryo balls, and 1 or 2 extra features that we probably didn't want added. And of course, one that we have been waiting for what seems like a ridiculous amount of time, because it turns out that they are finally going to be releasing an official trailer for Ark Survival Ascended. Now, this official trailer better have some actual real gameplay footage, because my God, we are crying out for it. I don't know what's happening. We are so close from launch, and yet we have seen almost nothing of this new game, what it looks like, how it plays, what new features have been added, or anything. So this trailer better be bloody good. Now, I have had some people question if this is actually going to be releasing in October, and all I can say is this: as far as I'm aware, what's happened is that Wildcard Studios have actually got some money to put towards Ark Survival Ascended on the assumption that it must be released in October. So I think that's why they have a hard deadline. I believe this is going to get released regardless of what state it is in. Hopefully it is at least playable, but I'm really excited to see this trailer. It's not out just yet, but I'm excited when it does pop out. One thing I will also say is that I'm getting all my information from their official Twitter feed and also within their official Discord as well. So if you want to go ahead and join either of those two, then you're going to be getting this update and this information as soon as it is released. Next up, let's talk about crossplay, because it does say crossplay is coming to Ark Survival Ascended for players on Xbox Series S and X, the Windows and PlayStation 5, but that Steam PC won't have it right away. Now, what that actually means, I don't know. That's a little bit weird that they mentioned Steam. Does it mean that PC players will not be able to play at all with console players or not? This one still needs to be clarified. It could just be that Steam itself is not able to join, but of course, Xbox also has its own Game Pass on PC as well, so whether that is going to be allowed to be brought in, I don't know. What I do know is that Ark Survival Ascended did have a variation of crossplay where PC players could play with Xbox players anyway, so I can imagine that that could still be a thing, but that one does definitely needs to be clarified. Now, up next, we have the big one. We have Cryopods. They have finally gone out and said that Cryopods will not be available at launch. Now, there's no ETA on when Cryopods will come out. My guess would be when Scorched Earth comes out in December. But at launch, at least, when the island map is out, there will be no Cryopods, and also, importantly, no tech creatures. Now, tech creatures is a big one because that's quite a good, unique resource that we get to harvest throughout our games. There's going to be no tech creatures and no cryopods whatsoever, and that's kind of a game changer as to how we play and where we build. And I guess the big question is just how laggy are these servers going to get? Because we all know you get a couple of tribes on a server and there's going to be a lot of dinos. Then we have official word on caves. Now, what I take from this is that we will still be able to build in caves, but it does look like they have changed the caves as we know them. It says that they have improved caves with balanced choke points and enhanced interiors. So it looks like they have massively changed the cave system within the island, and of course going forward throughout all of the maps as well. They have deliberately done this to influence the player meta. So this is going to be absolutely gigantic. The island is a very well-known map, not many people's favorite map, but everyone knows probably exactly where they're going to build from day one. This little change right here could change everything. Are caves going to be as OP as they were, and what exactly have they done to these caves to make it change the player meta? I don't know, but I'm kind of excited to find out exactly what's happened with these caves, especially the underwater caves, and if they've been at all tweaked, because beforehand they were all far too samey. And finally, we have the feature that I don't think anybody has asked for at all. This is absolutely come out of left wing. We have movement speed leveling for both creatures and players is being turned off. So within Ark Survival Ascended official network, so all the official servers, PvP and PvE, movement speed is going to be turned off completely for both players and creatures. So, you know, you leveling up a level bloody 25 parasol at the beginning of the game and trying to move that across the beach is probably going to suck a little bit. But it also means that the PvP aspect of, you know, all of us beach bobs running around with sticks, moving around at 150 movement speed is going to change quite rapidly. And I feel like that's also going to be a massive thing for PvE as well, because we all know that starting off in Ark at the very beginning on day one can absolutely suck. Now you're going to be going at the pace of a bloody Ark snail. It's going to be really hard to outrun those dillos that are chasing you down, wanting to eat your body. Personally, I kind of hope this changes, because when Scorch Earth finally comes out and I'm not able to outrun those terror birds, that's going to be a huge problem. Now, that tweet did actually say that on unofficial servers, this is going to be an option that can be implemented if you want it in the game. Personally, I don't understand why they've changed the movement speed on characters. Dinosaurs, I can kind of understand, but on your characters, this is a massive thing that we actually had control over, like our health and our carry weight and things like that. So I don't understand why they would turn off movement speed and leave everything else open for adjustment. But guys, that is all the news I have for you. I will, of course, keep you updated here on the Critically Clueless. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss out on more videos just like this. And of course, if you're looking for more Ark Survival Ascended players to kind of chat to, or maybe share ideas with, we do have an active and growing Discord. The link for it is down in the description. Feel free to join and come and say hello. But until next time, I've been a monk, who's been a Critically Clueless, and I will see you in the next video real soon. Until then, take it easy and happy gaming.